cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat. Somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave exit seating responsibilities in the card and the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know. That way you can leave. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once you depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. We are sitting here at Atlanta. I'm gonna be flying over to my born place in Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. I've flown here on this aircraft not too long ago, but I've flown from it was from Jamaica back to JFK. And then when I flown to Jamaica, it was JetBlue to Kingston. Haven't been there in a while. I've been wanting to fly from from JFK back to Kingston, but I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna do it from Atlanta. It's a little bit closer, and a little bit excited for this flight today. I did got this little scenery from. I didn't get the payware. I got the FlightSim.to freeware. They updated it, so I wanted to fly in and take a look at it as well. We're like half an hour ahead of the IRL aircraft that should be taking off. Looks like Delta takes off from the stand. As you can see, they have Delta's Delta station around this area. I believe this is their hangar, and right now we have the baggages on board. Passengers should be coming on board shortly. No ATC clearance online at the moment unless stuff changed. Let me double check. No ATC online, but there's a lot of traffic here in the area. On our journey there, looks like we might have some Jacksonville interaction. So we're gonna jump inside the aircraft. Before I want to say thank you, Botronics, for stopping by and saying hi. Hope you get well soon. Hang in there, buddy. Just make sure you drink a lot of fluid and get a lot of rest. And wishing you a speedy recovery.
We're ready to go when you are.
We're gonna jump inside the aircraft and get it set up and caught up. I want to try to get there before the sunset, or I ain't gonna lie. If we get there when it's dark, we're gonna probably go back to sunset. IRL, when I flown there, I got there right around sunset. So let's see if we can make that happen. That's all right. So I already have batteries on. Should be. Oh whoa, we're using up our battery. We're on ground power right now. Let's go ahead and window heat can come on. And I already armed our emergency lights. Seatbelt sign can come on. And cruise altitude today, we're looking at 35,000 feet. We are on a virtual flight from SkyTeam Virtual Airlines. Let me double check that. 36, I said? 35,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and put that in the pressurization system. And let's continue on. Logo lights on, position, strobe lights off, anti-collision, wing lights all off at the moment. We're gonna jump down to our lower panel. And oh, we do have a auto clearance from ATC. We can go ahead and put in our squawk code. Delivery service at your departure airports, KATL, please squawk 3574 for your IFR flight from KATL to Mike Kilo Julia Papa. This aid in your identification by ATC that may be online later in your flight, which we might get some interaction in Jacksonville. So let's squawk 3574.
Crew boarding starting.
And let's go TA only on the panel. We're gonna go to Unicom right now at the moment. Tune into Unicom frequency. Let's go ahead and activate that. We can go ahead and turn on these panel lights, like the instruments to be nice and illuminated. We already requested our flight plan through the EFB. And let's go over to our FMC really quick. Let's go to position it. Oh, I did not align our IRS. Let's go ahead and align our DIRs, left and right side. And let's continue on. Let's go. We are at KATL.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Let's copy, paste that. Let's go to our route page. Request our flight plan. From SimBrief, let's go set payload, set fuel, and request our flight plan. Wait for that to come over. And while we are waiting, we could take a look at the METAR. Right now, we're looking at 290 degrees at 10 knots. Few clouds. Temperature is going to be 28 Celsius. Altimeter is going to be 3009. Yeah, we can put in there our altimeter for 3009. Alright, that's in and set. Looks like our flight plan is ready to be loaded on the aircraft. Let's go ahead and load that in. White Aviation, hey, what's up, buddy?
Okay,
how you doing?
27, right.
Thanks for stopping by. I know it's getting late where you are right now, but thanks for stopping by and saying hi, buddy.
220, I'm flying for 26, right?
How was your flight earlier? I remember I was up so late earlier. I was interested in your flight from earlier. Hope you had a good flight, my friend, and hope you enjoyed your day. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. Wow, yeah, almost bedtime for you, huh? All right, flight plan is in. Let's go perf init. Let's go requests. Let's look at SimBrief really quick. Come on, Navigraph, what are you doing? Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't import it. Alright, for SimBrief, cost index, we're looking for 13. Let's go ahead and load that in, see if everything matches up. Cost index 13. Go ahead and execute. Plan to use up 26,000 pounds of fuel. That is correct. Let's go to 6.0. Plug that in. And for cruise altitude today, I mentioned earlier, 35,000 feet. Let's go ahead and plug that in as well.
Atlanta traffic, FedEx 657 heavy taxi.
Transition altitude going to be 35,000 feet. So all that is looking good. I did a flight from Frankfurt to Bangkok. Yeah, that's what it was. 13 hours in A330. Ooh, nice. That sounds like an interesting flight. Thea Virtual. Yeah, I haven't flown for them in a long time. Planning on to soon, very soon. And I haven't been in Bangkok in a while too. I need to go back to Bangkok and Beijing. Same thing, right? I know I've flown from Tokyo. I like the approaches in Tokyo as well. But yeah, Beijing, yeah, I definitely need to go back there. But awesome. I hope you had a great flight for 12 hours. 13 hours. I know you probably did you take a nap or did you fly the whole thing and like got some stuff done in the background? Alright, for runway today we're planning on 26 left. Let's go ahead and import for our takeoff flaps. We'll do flaps 5.
26 left. Atlanta traffic.
So go and take off. Anti-ice is off for takeoff. Alright, well, is this the same thing we got? 3009? Yeah, alright. 3009 on the barrel. Let's go ahead and calculate. And we're going to plug in this information here. Slept a little bit. Yeah, same thing with that other flight that you hung out with me on when I was flying. What it was from, was it Gatwick? It was in the UK, and I've flown to St. Martin. Thanks for hanging out with me on that flight. Got me through like the first 3 hours. Then I was like, yo, bro, I'm taking a nap. I gotta be up in a little bit. So yes, I know the feeling, but that's awesome. Happy you had a successful flight. Alright, so for cell temp, looking at 49. And 2, we're looking at 94. We think we have 95 here. That's fine. Flaps 5 for takeoff. And let's see if our CG matches up with what we have in the performance tab. 4.97. Alright, cool. V speeds, we're looking at 144, 146. I'm surprised it didn't pop up here. Alright, let's put in the trim wheel. Let's go 4.97. On the trim wheel, should be right about there. And I don't know why that triggered my damn flaps. I think I have a keybind issue. Alright, let's put in our V speeds. V speeds today, we're looking at 144, 146.
Atlanta traffic, FedEx 657 heavy crossing 26 right.
And 149. And for VREF speed, we like to do like about 180 on the takeoff. I bought the Boeing 737-900, not the 800. I can't fly the virtual airlines with my new planes. Oh wow, it sounds like you have a very strict virtual airline. Which one is it? I know there's some of them that really have like strict SOPs, but that's awesome. How is the 900 compared to the 800? I know when taking off, you have to be a little bit more caution with the degree pulling back on the yoke, just so you don't have a tail strike. But how is it for you? I'm hoping you didn't do a tail strike, and did it fly any different from the 800? Our V speed is set. Oh, I know why this didn't come up for us, because we didn't set our departure. Alright, departure, we're planning on taking 26 left.
Traffic, 220 is clear of 26 right.
Some people sound like you're taking from 26 right. From SimBrief is telling us to plan for the Victor Romeo Sierra Tango Yankee 3. Let's go ahead and try to find that. Victor Romeo Sierra Tango 3. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Transition, we're looking at Noki, or Noki, however you pronounce that. We're gonna go through it really quick. Once we get up to cruise, we're planning for our arrival. We can go back to our init performance page. V speeds did match up to what we currently have, so that's cool.
Is departing 26 left westbound departure
just about ready for departure. Awesome. Not missing any steps here. So sweet. I want to fly the TUI virtual. Yes, you have to pay much more attention at departure. No tail strike. Yes, 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 yes. I thought about getting a 900 to be honest. I really did. Wait, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay, I'll still be here. I think this flight's gonna be like, depending on the winds. I haven't calculated the winds yet, but this flight should be roughly like 2.5 hours. Hopefully, I want to get there right around sunset, as I did IRL. So hopefully we can reenact that. All right. We're all set, chat. We're ready for pushback. We can pull up some charts here while we're waiting. Let's see what's going on outside. Alright, looks like passengers are boarding. Jetway is a little bit off-centered. So you can kind of see the passengers coming on board. Oh. Okay, yeah, you just said that. Alright. Oh, so the plane just took off. We missed that. What's that? FedEx? Oh, yeah, he's out of here. Nice departure. That looks like an MD-11. Sweet. He's out of here. For pushback today, let's see.
Fire
We're
traffic,
doing...
Spirit 220 is crossing 265, taxiing terminal.
Let's go departure page. Airport. Let's go ahead and pin some information here. Alright, so we're gonna plan on taxiing nose to the right, taking 26 left, as they are in real life right now. Some people are taking 26 right, that's fine. I'm planning on taking 26 left, and then on departure, our star or our SID, we're looking at the VRS. Let's pull that up real quick. Sometimes it don't come up in here. I'm assuming it's this one, VRSD3 RNAV. Yeah, let's go ahead and pin this one here. Alright, let's read the chart really quick. I'll take a glance at it. Transition level, yes, 18,000. Climb, yeah, via the SID. Take a left turn out on departure. Speed restriction is going to be 250. And yeah, until we get to our cruise altitude. So all that's looking good. We go back to our airport. Pin that back up. And it's waiting for pushback. Or waiting for, we looks like we have about 8 more passengers left to board. And then we should be ready for pushback. Auto brakes can go to RTO. Flight directors can come on left and right side. And we're going to climb via the SID up to 35,000 feet. I think it's safe to, we can start up an APU now. Let's go. APU pump can come on. Beacon light can come on, which would be anti-collision lights. And let's go APU startup. We might could hear the APU spool up. I have the sim turned down right now just because of local traffic that's in the area, but we probably should be able to hear everything. I'm gonna turn it up. Looks like there's no traffic in the area. Let's turn it up a notch. APU spooling up. Let's go APU bleed. Can come on. And we can go ahead and let's get yaw dampers on. Strobe lights can come on. call ground crew. Before we do, let's go ahead and switch our gen over. Let's go APU gen mode can come on. Switch our gen over. Want left and right side. Let's call ground crew, let them know we are ready for pushback. And we can come down to our tablet. Or are they gonna remove it for us? Yes, that's fine. Go ahead and remove it. But I think we still gotta remove our chucks. So let's go here anyways, remove chucks. Park and brake is set.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 1906.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
2 hours and 33 minutes.
Yeah, like about 2 hours and 33 minutes. Not bad. Electric hydraulic system can come on.
Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Flight attendants, please
Do some panel lights. Why not? Yaw dampers on.
Departure checks
Everything's
completed.
looking good.
Bypass pin inserted.
We can go ahead and turn on our fuel pumps. Do we have fuel in the center pump? Let's see. Yeah, we have about 8,000 pounds of fuel in the center pump. We're going to go ahead and turn those on as well. And yeah, we're ready for pushback.
Locking gear.
Alright, traffic radar can come on as well. Back. Hey, what's up, Y Aviation? Welcome back. For pushback today, we're gonna do nose to the right. That's the initial plan. What I said, nose to the right? Yeah, nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Let's release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Vatsim, yes, I am on Vatsim. Their local traffic here at the moment, no ATC, but let me pull over this truck, pull this over real quick. The
You will notice
understanding.
a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
Kind of hate doing this because this thing can be a little bit laggy sometimes. Alright, we're sitting here in Atlanta. Looks like we have Jacksonville on center, so we're gonna have some ATC on the way there. Usually, in Florida, over here in Florida, like Miami Center, they usually come on sometimes, and with in Jamaica, it's like a hit or miss sometimes when they do get online. So we'll see.
Hold the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head.
We can go ahead and start up engines number 2.
Although the badge does
Let's
not
go
inflate, oxygen
engine.
is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling
Can
with
go
a child or
to
someone who requires
ground.
Please set parking brakes.
secure your mask on
Set
first and then
parking brake.
keep your mask on until a
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
As soon as we get about 20% on the N2 introduce fuel.
A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so,
Let's
open
introduce
the plastic
fuel.
pouch and remove the vest. Switch it over your head. Wrap the
So
straps
if you
around
get
your
the
waist
sounds
and
up a
buckle at the
little
front.
bit, it sounds a
Hold
little
the strap
quiet.
tight. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. This vest is equipped
And
with
also,
a
let's get
whistle
a
light. If necessary,
customer view going.
secondary safety device. Pull the cushion from the seat, put your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Well, it's
Be
not really a
reminded that
customer
this
view,
is a
it's
non-smoke
preset view.
flight.
Alright, let's
Tampering with,
confirm we have a good
disabling, or
engine
destroying
start.
the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is
Cockpit to
prohibited by
ground.
law.
We have a good engine
And we can
start.
start up
You can
engine
disconnect.
number 1.
Unlocking gear.
Back in front of you. We suggest reading this and let us know
For
if you have any
20%.
questions. We're fine with us and we hope you enjoy.
Let's turn the sounds back down because I know it's pretty loud. You know, I'm probably a little bit retarded. Get right around there. Sorry I have to go to bed now. Flight. Okay, No problem. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I know you're in a whole different time zone. Hopefully this weekend, I could do some. I'm gonna try to do some early flights. Well, late flights for me, but it's gonna be like late flights for me, but early flights for you. That's my plan this weekend. We're gonna see how that turn out. But thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Appreciate it, buddy.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
29%.
Left is clear, right is
Introduce
clear.
fuel. See ya. Peace. Alright, check. Initial plan. Gonna taxi Foxtrot Echo to 26 left. Alright. So we have 2 good engines. Let's jump back up here. Let's go switch our gen over. Gen mode can go to standby power. Packs can come on. Taxi light can come on.
The cabin is ready.
And we can go ahead and disconnect APU. APU bleed can come. Oh, no, not that one. APU bleed can come on. Come off. And I'm just gonna double check a yaw damper. It's hard. It's like depending on what airline you're flying, sometimes it could be hidden. Okay, it's on. We're good. Alright, we're gonna call out our intentions. I know there's a couple local traffic. We can also probably do VNAV, LNAV can come on. And we are ready for taxi. Alright, let's come over to our tablet or EFB. Atlanta traffic, Delta 1906, taxiing 26 left via Foxtrot Delta Echo for Atlanta traffic. Alright, let's do let's go flaps 5. Let's do a flight control check. Right aileron, left aileron, down, up, excuse me. Do it again. Right aileron, down, up, left aileron, down, up. Right rudder, left rudder, flight control check, and we can begin taxi. Let's release our parking brake and let's get going. know this might kick off, but we can do auto throttle armed. VNAV and LNAV is on. So watch our speed. We don't want to get over 30 knots. I got a question. I think, are there like a hub, a Delta hub in Atlanta? They have a lot of hangars in this airport. Alright, we are approaching Echo.
Please note the cabin lights will be dimmed for
Yeah, let's
departure
take up the
and
whole
landing.
runway, why not?
If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 1906, line up depart and 26 left. On Diversity 3 departure. Atlanta traffic. Alright, the lights can come on, runway lights. Engine start to continuous. Strobe lights, wing lights. And let's go. Clock can start up. Whoa, slow down a little bit, chat. We're just gonna do a roll takeoff. Alright, let's go. Throttles up to 40%. Alright. Have two stable engines. Let's go, Toga. Gear up. Alright, just keep an eye on the flight director. Let's go flaps 2. And we can go clean flaps. Alien traffic, Delta 1906, clear off runway 26 left, climbing past 5,000. Still flying the flight director. It's a very smooth takeoff. Let's get ready for this left turn. Ow! Hey, what's up, buddy? Alright, still flying the flight director. Gonna give it to the autopilot at about 10,000 feet. Alright, let's go command. Come on, command B or A.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may turn on larger portable
Alright,
electronic
taxi light can
devices.
come off.
This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight.
Let's go, landing
Do not
lights
form a
off.
line near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay
Runway
a small
lights.
fee if you wish to access.
Engine
We do
starts
offer complimentary
to
in-flight
off.
fees thanks to our partners.
Logo light can come off.
Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free
And
live
wing lights
TV
and wheel well light can come off as well. Alright, awesome. That was a smooth departure. Not gonna lie. The wind was not that bad. I like to have a range of about 160. And sweet. We are on Unicom, but in Jacksonville, looks like we might have some interaction with ATC. We'll see how that goes. Awesome. Botronics, hey, you back? How you doing, buddy? How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, Als. Just a regular day out the week. Hope you're doing well yourself. How's your day going? Oh, chat, it looks like we're gonna have a tailwind, which is gonna help us. So, as planned, trying to see if we can get to Jamaica right around sunset. Not gonna lie, if it gets too dark, I'm probably gonna set the time back. That's good to hear. Thank you. We're gonna go eat and just wanted to say hi. Well, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. And if you don't mind, what are you having for dinner today? Oh yeah, thanks for the like, you all. Appreciate it so much. Spicy honey barbecue strips. Making me hungry. I had a chicken wrap earlier. I'm thinking about I only ate half of it, so I'm gonna probably enjoy the other half now. Butter and salted green beans. Woo, making me hungry. Enjoy it, enjoy it. Awesome, enjoy it. I'll be here for the next couple hours. Flight time should probably be about 2 hours and some change. But enjoy your dinner, and thanks again for stopping by. I appreciate it. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, 18,000 feet, we can go to standard on the barrel. And it's not too bumpy right now. We can go ahead and release fasten seatbelt sign. Chime the cabin. And let's get ready for our approach over Jacksonville. We're gonna go ahead now and put in their frequency, which is going to be 135.925. And
Southwest 1887, descend
Got
to
some
level
trees going
350
on in the
and
background.
your cadets, your weapon.
Send flight over 350 and direct to Sherbrooke, Southwest 1887, thanks.
Stand by. 3136, your contact altitude.
alright, sweet. Continue to climb up. And all the checklist is complete. You probably get some outside views really quick. Check out the livery. And the outside view. That sun is coming down slowly but surely, but let's see if we can make it for a nice little sunset into Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah, last time I've been here was at the beginning of this year. And I'm not gonna lie, we're about to take the same approach we took on the way in here, so should bring me back a little bit of flashbacks. Even though I didn't have the I didn't have the window seat on this flight in here, but I was definitely on the other seat looking over the passenger neck like, yo, you better keep that damn mesh open. I want to see everything. You heard? So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Delta 2718, contact Jackson with Sander 120.125. Speeding 12 2715, contact Jacksonville Center, 120.125. 120.125, Delta 2718, contact Jacksonville Center, 120.125.
Center on 120.125, Delta 2718.
Bahamas 1422, contact Jacksonville Center, 133.30.
123.30, almost at 1422.
Buildings 136, contact Jacksonville Center, 133.30.
8330 to the range 136.
Southwest 1887, contact Jacksonville Center, 133.30.
33.30 Southwest 1887, see ya.
And Southwest 1887, advise the center that you are direct, let's wait 1 second. I forgot to tell him to in the coordination.
Alright, we'll tell them, advise them for our direct Southwest 1887, see ya.
Walker 4107, contact Jacksonville Center, 133.30.
133.30, Walker 4107,
And Lucy 5537, Jackson. Yeah, sorry for the waiting. I'm closing here. You can contact the center. It's on 133.30. Mach 66390 Jacksonville Center.
Alright, we're gonna be flying over Georgia. We left Atlanta, we're gonna be flying over Georgia. And then after Georgia, looks like we're gonna be flying over Yancey. And then eventually we're gonna be in Jacksonville. We're gonna be in Jacksonville for a short while. Then once we enter Orlando, we're probably most likely gonna be on Unicom. And we'll see how the rest of the journey goes as far as ATC. But let's see if we can beat the sun, chat. Trying to get to our COD before the sun drops. Hey, Happy! What's up, buddy? How you doing? Wow, another day. You're up very late. Thanks for stopping by, and how are you doing? Yes, you're up. Like you was up when I was up yesterday, right? And I may have took like I dozed off for probably about a couple hours. I think I was watching a couple streams here and there. Then I dozed off, and then I woke back up. I watched Owls put his plane down because he was doing a little flight from what it was. He was doing like a little mini long haul, to be honest. I was watching him. Then he landed. Then I just been up to like 3 in the morning. I was up to like 3 in the morning, then that's when I hit you up on Discord. I eventually fell asleep, and I probably had about a 2-3 hour nap, and then I had to get up this morning. But thanks for stopping by.
Center, hello, Orca 16, 4,500 flying VFR.
When it was 3 a.m. for me, it was 1 p.m. for you. Wow. I know, we in a big time gap, aren't we? This weekend, I'm going to try and I'm going to switch up my sleep zone or my time zone a little bit, my sleep cycle. And I'm going to see if I can do a couple flights, especially the one that you requested. I'm going to see if I can get that accomplished this weekend. Yeah, most definitely. What did you do today? Did you work? You went to school? How's your day going?
After that, was that Jacksonville Center for Orca 16?
And as usual, thanks for the like, everyone. Appreciate it. Are we at cruise yet? Oh, let me turn the music down a little bit. I don't know if I'm over it or below it. Are we almost at cruise? Good thing, chat. We have a tailwind looking at 41 knots. So yeah, let's see if the ETA was looking like. What the ETA is looking like right now. Showing us 1 hour and 54 minutes. But I think I am gonna go back and I'm flying real time right now. But I want to reenact this approach flying in here. Flown here IRL about in January or December. And I want to. I've flown in here in sunset, so I'm gonna see if I can get that sunset arrival, which should be great. So we'll see how that goes.
Jacksonville Center, Orco 16, is 5,000. At
Just finished.
5,100,
I'm studying logistics
management.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yes, make sure you put that first. Get your study in, making sure you're hitting those goals. And there's always, you always have fun after. But that's awesome. Glad to hear.
Hey Orca, it looks like he logged off the deal. It looks like all the other centers are open, but he got off.
Copy that. Wanted to pop over to 122.8.
Let me check in with 120.125 real quick, and I will come back to you.
Copy that. Thank you.
Are you also working? So I got off work earlier, probably about 2.5 hours ago, and this is kind of like working I'm doing now. But in a way, no, because I like doing this. I've been doing this flights and stuff for over 4 years. I just started streaming on like November, but making sure I stay consistent and trying to be consistent more and making sure I do it more is becoming a job. But if that makes sense to you. But like I said, it's still a joy. I love doing this regardless of the outcome. If if it starts to pay the bills at some point. But I'm more consistent now more than anything. So just making sure I get this content out, and so this is like job number 2 for me right now. If that makes sense. But I am off on the weekend. So tomorrow I'm working. I'm gonna see if I can do a flight tomorrow, and on the weekend it's my days off. And I'm gonna try to find some day off or some time throughout the weekend to try to get some other flights in. So should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it, to be honest. Oh, great! I love to watch your flights and videos. Awesome, thanks. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, and that's how I started. To be honest, I used to be working, and I had extra time on my hands at work, and looking for like content, looking for something to help me get by the day while I'm at work, and listen and like watching other streamers, or even watching like airplane content or aviation stuff is a big factor of getting me through my days of work. So I'm glad that I'm giving that back in return, and you are enjoying watching me as you're doing, regular stuff that you do throughout your day. So that's awesome, man. That's one goal I'm happy I'm able to to meet.
If you'd like
So
to
that's
order
awesome. I
additional menu
appreciate it.
items, you
Thank
may
you.
hit the
Thank you
flight
for the
attendant call button
encouragement.
at any time, and we would be happy to.
Alright, we should be at cruise. Alright, so we are at cruise. We're looking at an hour and 50 minutes. So what's that? 7:38. I think the sun sets around 8 p.m. right now, IRL. But we'll probably adjust the time and try to get that perfect sunset into our arrival. Alright, seatbelt sign is released. Everything's looking good upstairs. Flight plan is looking good as well. We're gonna plan for arrival in about 50 minutes. And right now we're flying over Douglas. We're about to enter. Oh, actually, let me run and use the bathroom real quick, chat, before we enter Jacksonville, because we're gonna be sitting in Jacksonville for at least probably a half an hour. Let me show you real quick. Yo, you're calling me right now. Hold on, chat. Use the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'm gonna tune into Jacksonville right now. Good afternoon, Jacksonville. Delta 1906, flying at flight level 350. Hold up, chat. Let me make sure I'm on the right frequency and the voices are up. Contact me at 133-300. Oh, so he changed his frequency. All right, 133. $300. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. 133. $300. Alright, sounds very quiet. Let's make a call. Good afternoon, Jacksonville. Delta 1906, flying at flight level 350.
Delta 1906, action radar contact 2 miles southwest the Alma VOR. I need you at an even altitude for directional flight or for an agreement. Would you like 340 or 360?
I'll take 360 for Delta 1906.
The 1906, good evening, climb maintain flight 360.
Climb and maintain 360 for Delta 1906. Alright, let's go level change.
Jack 26557, ready taxi.
Or actually, there's another way we could do it too. I think the other way we can do it is if we...
Sorry about that fuel emergency, we got that sorted out. Requesting
Never mind, it's not an Airbus. Never mind, I don't even know how to do it. Oh, right here, cruise. We could have went cruise.
Blue Street
Switch this to 360.
5537, information
Actually, yeah,
also
let's do
down
that.
current at
360.
Daytona, runway 7 left, taxi via November.
Confirm, and then we can go back to
pick up
VNAV.
Alpha, Blue Street 5537, you like to
So
put
yeah,
a
we could have done it
3-4
on level change
left,
or
is,
VNAV.
closed.
Easiest way, we could just do level change.
Okay, Blue Street
Doing the
5537,
VNAV,
go in second
you
now.
have to do it from the FMC. Awesome. Think they're calling you. Yeah, they called me right when I was getting up from the chair, but I'm back. We're climbing up to 360. We already have a squawk code.
16, I say
Let me
what
turn this
second where
down
you
a
going?
little bit. I feel like he's talking over me.
requesting Jackson to the fire station.
Alright, we already had a squawk code from earlier
Vehicle 16,
before we
taxi
took off.
via Golf,
So yeah,
crashing Golf,
we're good.
Foxtrot,
Right at
Echo,
360.
hold short on a 36 right on Echo.
We're gonna be in this airspace for a little while.
Decibel Center, Ocean 16, taxi 6550 via Golf, Foxtrot, Echo, 36 right, hold short on Echo for Ocean 16.
Blue Street 5537, ready for taxi for my tree 4.
Blue Street 5537 with Alpha, ready taxi.
Blue Street 5537, runway tree 4, taxi via November, Whiskey, hold short runway, correction, cross runway 7 left on Whiskey, hold short runway 7 right on Whiskey.
That's 3-4 November Whiskey, cross 7 left Whiskey, hold short 7 right of Whiskey, Blue Street 6537.
November 7, correction 507, Lima Yankee, radar contact 40 miles southwest of Melbourne VOR, climb maintain flight level 310, that'll be your final.
This is someone 310, yeah, let's 430, what's the line?
Hey chat, we are officially in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, clear, wind 160, holding for up to 60 right, Bravo, and ready for departure.
2060, RNAV to fax, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV flash, clear for takeoff, 36 right, clear.
Yep, we're almost halfway through Jacksonville.
So 2946 cross Hannah at or above 5,000 at Hannah, cleared ILS from a tree 5 right approach.
Hannah at about 5,000.
Right now, let's see how Jamaica is looking.
2946.
No ATC, unfortunately.
407, contact Jacksonville, final 128.6.
Might have. Oh no, we don't have any traffic here either.
128.62, Walker 407, thanks, good day.
But we'll see how it goes. So it can always change. ATC might just pop up. Another thing too, if like a big streamer is going live, sometimes they'll go live and they have a lot of coverage. So I'm not sure where everyone's schedule is today, but we'll see. Might get some coverage on our way into our journey into Jamaica.
Spirit Winds 2060 radar contact, say altitude living.
Climbing through 2000, Spirit Winds 2060.
2060, climb maintain, flight level 370.
Climb maintain 370, Spirit Winds 2060, thank you.
Retreat 5537, cross runway 7 right on Whiskey.
Across 7 right, Whiskey, Blue 6537.
Retreat 5537, fire on my heading, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Right, runway heading 34, clear for takeoff, Blue 6537.
November 507 Lima Yankee, cross Pogie, correction, cross Bass, out of maintain 1313,000, Jacksonville, altimeter 3000.
Cross back at flight level 160300 at Jacksonville, and then the 537 Lima Yankee.
Victor Papa Charlie Glass on flight detection.
Victor Papa Charlie Kilo Alpha, runway 26, taxi via Hotel Bravo Charlie.
Runway 26, taxi via Hotel Bravo and Charlie, Victor Papa Charlie Glass.
Retreat 5537, radar contact, say altitude living.
Blue 6537, 3000, climbing 4000.
Booster 5537, clear direct Roy's, climb maintain flight level 330, and just confirm the squawk 7366.
We'll double check 7366, direct to Roy's up to 330, Blue 6537.
So that's 2946, runway 35 right, clear to land.
35 right, clear to land, Southwest 2946.
American 228, contact Jacksonville Center 120.12, good day.
120.12, American 228. Have a great day.
Blue Street 5537, we're direct road, just want to confirm you to the squawk now.
Blue Street 5537, affirm I do not, thank you. Fairlinks 3100 Jackson radar contact 60 miles up the Orlando VOR. Maintain flow level 370, that'll be your final. Fairlinks 3100 approved, report back.
Jacksonville Center 116, holding short, 36 right.
Echo 16, cross runway 36 right at Foxtrot. Full short runway 36 left on Echo.
Cross runway 36 right at Foxtrot, hold runway 36 left on Echo, or
And Echo 16, cross runway 36 left at Echo. That parking via Echo Alpha, good night.
parking via Echo Alpha, cross runway 36 left at Echo. Thank you for your service. Silicon 16, have a great day.
Southwest 2946, vacated 35, right on Juliet.
That's 2946, welcome to Orlando, taxi via Julia, Lima, Kilo, Hotel 1. Cross runway 1, correction, cross runway 35 left at Hotel 1, good night.
Juliet Lima, Kilo, Hotel 1, crossing 35 left at Hotel 1, Southwest 2946. We'll see you for the departure.
Jacksonville Center and Fairway 3100 back.
November 507, Lima Yankee, expect visual approach from my 26.
Expect VD 26, November 527 in Miami.
Papa Charlie, Kilo Alpha, fly runway heading runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Fine, wrong, heading runway 26, clear for takeoff, Victor Papa Charlie Club.
Radio check.
Loud and clear. Sorry, 0100, roger.
Jack Center, Skymedics 221 with you, flight level 360, 58 miles north of Tufel.
Paramedics 201, Jack Center, radar contact, position reported, altitude indicates flight level 360. Reset transponder, squawk 6272.
Okay, reset transponder squawking 6272, Skymedics 221.
Charlie Dual Alpha, radar contact, the altitude briefing.
Passing 2300, Victor Papa Charlie Club.
Pick up a Charlie Dual Alpha, clear direct Xbox, climb maintain flight level 390.
Clear Xbox, clear transfer level 390, Victor Papa Charlie Club.
Alright, chat, we made it through Jacksonville. We're now flying over Daytona Beach. I believe it is right over here to the left side. I need to fly over into Daytona. I haven't been there in a while. IRL, I was probably somebody sitting right here on the beach, and I was watching all the airplanes coming over and flying over the ocean, either going over to, like, you know, the islands, or they're flying over to the airport over here. Yeah, very dope scenery, especially sitting right here at the beach somewhere. Very interesting. But yeah, in the future, I'm definitely need to fly into Daytona. Beautiful scenery.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 1084 over Orlando, ready to active.
JetBlue 1084, Jack Center, squawk. JetBlue 1084, squawk 1672.
1672 for JetBlue 1084.
Got a 1906 Miami Center is closed, radar service is terminated, frequency change approved soon. 184, runway 35 left, taxi by Gold Hotel 10.
Golf Hotel 10, go for JetBlue 1084.
Runway 60, contact Jacksonville Center 120.12.
12012 2060.
Receive your type 37, contact Jacksonville Center 120.12 today.
120.12, boosting 537 with you.
Frequency change approved for Delta 1906. Have a wonderful day. Alright, back over to Unicom. I was just watching out because I'm looking at it like, hold up, he's gonna call us very soon, but I just missed it. Back to Unicom 122.8.
Jacksonville Center, Jet Kirk 525, radio check.
Jurassic Game Man. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for the light, buddy. Appreciate it. Are you doing any flights today? Awesome. Glad to hear. Do you prefer the Phoenix or PMDG? I love both of those aircraft, to be honest, and I feel like depends on the application of when I'm flying. I like to. I love them both the same. I love the PMDG just because of the challenge and getting the aircraft set up and ready to go, and just it's more hands-on. I love flying with the yoke because I feel like I can get more feel of the airplane, and then the Phoenix is more like I like the animation and just how everything could be simplified for you, where you don't have to make as much steps in getting the aircraft set up and ready to go, if that makes sense. But I love them both the same, to be honest. I love Airbus and Boeing. V1! Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome. Thanks. Nice to have you here. How your day going? I'm doing fine. I work today. Just here. You can probably hear me. I'm eating on stream, kind of. But I'm doing fine. How's school today? Did you go to school today? And Jurassic Gaming, how about you? What's your favorite airplane to fly? Or do you have the Phoenix and the PMDG? And if so, what's your preference? Oh, you had school today, V1? Awesome. Well, one more day and it's Friday. You get to have the weekend to yourself. Oh wow, you heard the sirens in my background? That's crazy. Yes, there was sirens in my background. What you got, like headphones on or what? I feel like I barely heard it, but if you hear it, wow, this mic is something different. Alright, shall we almost all the way through Miami? Flying over Port St. Lucie? Or Lucie? Yeah, Port St. Lucie. We're going to be flying over West Palm Beach. And then continue on. Then headed towards Cuba. And our flight ETA, we're looking at about an hour and a half. So we should be at our destination pretty shortly. As planned, like I said, I want to catch the sun before it goes down, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, just the flight should be about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half V1. I'm working on a for airlines. Oh, are you? That's the EJet 190. Do you have it on FSX? And how does it fly? Are you enjoying it? And FSX, yeah, but I mean my Roblox airline. Oh wow, damn! How many planes do they have on Roblox? Do they have like every plane out there? And how is it? How's the experience with the E-Jet 190. So every plane you just gotta buy them. Okay. Money spent 150 plus. Whoa. For the airplane? 150 US? Well, for you it's in Canada, right? But still, that's $100 for an airplane on Roblox? On all planes. Okay. So for $100, I'm assuming it has like all the features and everything is up to spec. It's not just all about looks. The avionics and everything works. Yep, cabin lights, battery, APU, engine starts. Wow. Jetways. That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't know that. That's cool though. So which one do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy Roblox or FSX? I think you mentioned something on your stream where you said that you enjoy FSX because you can play it on your home sim and Roblox was on your work computer. I mean your school computer. I forgot what you said there. That's cool though. It's good to always have options, right? And I'm happy that it's immersive for you enough that you can bounce back and forth with FSX and Roblox. So that's awesome. Okay, so Roblox right now, FSX, a lot of your friends now playing Microsoft. Okay, understand. And Roblox Airline has more detail than FSX. Wow, really? For Roblox, is that on PC or is that on like regular systems? Oh, all systems. Oh, cool. Awesome. Do you know what year Roblox came out? Like, I know my son used to play it, but not for Flight Simulator. I think he used to play it for, like, building houses and stuff like that. Did they all come out at the same time, or airliners kind of came out, or aviation came out after the fact? Oh, Bloxburg? What's Bloxburg? Fill me in. Oh wow! So it came out all at the same time. Now it's called aviation. I'm assuming that's what AV is for. Bloxburg building, house stuff. basically The Sims but in Roblox. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. I like how they took it a step further. When I was younger, I used to play Sims on mobile. I think I played it on Nintendo, if I'm not lying. I think I played Sims before it became on mobile. But that's cool, though, that it evolved into what it is now, right? So, and you're saying it has more details than FSX? That's mind-blowing. That's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I'm gonna check it out at some point. I want to see what the hype is about. Because I've been hearing it more and more ever since you mentioned it to me. You sent me some pics? Yeah, you could post it in Discord. You can put it under Sim pics, or you could, yeah. I mean, you're a moderator too, so you can definitely adjust it and make your own channel and put some stuff in there that you feel that's interesting. I'll definitely check them out. And also, yeah, I didn't forget about your airway, British Airways. I'm gonna have to get some British Airway flights set up. Definitely get that set up and ready to go. Yeah. Definitely. You can send to me. Either way. You can send to me through DMs, or you can post them in the channel. Either way. I have on other laptop. Oh, you do? Oh, okay, cool. Alright, chat. Looks like we have Miami over to our right side, flying right over Miami. Well, right next to Miami. So we're about an hour away from our destination. Oh, you sent it? Alright, give me a second. Oh yeah, as you can see, bro, it didn't come through. Try sending it again, and I'll take a look at it. think I got it. I think I got it. Oh, awesome. This is Roblox? Oh, shoot. Okay, I can kind of tell you got the oh, wow. The planes look awesome, though. I'm not gonna lie. That is sick. Wow. For Roblox, this is incredible. But you get the cargo loaded on too. You got the animation. Look at the gate. It's pretty sick. That's dope. That's awesome. Not gonna lie, it's pretty sick, B1. That's awesome stuff right there. You're more welcome. Oh, thank you. Yes, that was awesome stuff. That was good stuff right there. I couldn't, like, if you showed me that and asked me what simulator that was, I would have never guessed it was Roblox. Or, yeah, that was good stuff right there. Alright, chat, coming up on the last hour of the flight. That's why we are hiring smaller airlines, BA, City Flyer, and BA Connect. Okay, awesome. BA Connect with doing 8 flights a day. 8 flights a day, is that mandatory, or is just that's like a limit? City Flyer, okay. Oh, so you can do like city flies. So you fly from, if you're in like Toronto, you can fly to like different airports in Toronto, or flying from city to city. Let's say Vancouver to Winnipeg or something like that. So we do have a bunch of staff, so I don't even have to be there. That's awesome. So you basically orchestrate everything. You got everybody there, and you just sit back and watch everything play out, basically. And I have people train staff for me. Okay. Oh, nice. Sound like you have a whole business set up. V1, that's cool. My favorite thing is to go flights and watch my staff. Okay. Wow. Doing big things. V1, I salute. Keep up the good work, buddy. That's awesome. And we serve airline foods, drinks during cruises. Really? So you do that as a Roblox character? Ain't no way. That's crazy. You need to take a video of that. Let me see it. That's cool though. That's good that you give me the option. It's definitely reminding me. It's giving me sim vibes. That's awesome. Do they have it on mobile? You said all devices. Is it on mobile? It's not on mobile, is it? It sounds like something I can do while I'm out and about. I'll just play it on mobile. No way, it's on mobile? Oh, hold up. So what is it called on mobile? I'm gonna definitely download it. You gotta be kidding me. I feel like a big kid right now. Oh, just put Roblox? Alright, bet. I'm gonna try that. Roblox. On mobile. Oh, I'm definitely gonna try that. Tomorrow my school has battle. As a battle? The bands? Battle the bands and what? Exactly is that? You're gonna have a like a band that's coming to your school? That's awesome. Does that happen very often? The Blands play against each other. Oh, like that movie with Nick Cannon, where they like play like the band and they have the drums and stuff like that, and they go back and forth and they battle each other. Is that what I'm thinking of? AKA or school bands. Okay. I just moved, so I don't know. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. Do you play on the band? Yeah, all right. So I remember growing up in when I was younger in high school, I played. I participated in music class, right? And I played. I think I played the flute, and I learned how to play piano a little bit. What instruments do you play, if you do play any instruments, B1? Yeah, this is a movie with Nick Cannon. I think it's called, there's something with the band. I do not. But next year, yes. Nice. Oh, cool. What instruments you plan on playing with? Play piano. It's been years. Oh, cool. You play the piano? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think the flute. I played the piano a little bit, but that was years ago. I don't even remember what the keys are anymore. I was in music class though, and we learned what each symbol mean a little bit, for the most part. But yeah, I wasn't that great at it though. Yeah, it was very fun. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're coming up on 52 minutes left of the flight. We're about to fly over Cuba. And right now, yeah, Kingston's looking kind of lonely. There aren't that much traffic. But we're going to plan for arrival. Let's jump inside the airplane really quick. Oh, we also ran out of fuel on our center tank. We can go ahead and turn those off. And let's continue on. Let me check the all the good stuff. Let's check our arrival and all that good stuff and see what the METAR is looking like. METAR right now is 130 degrees at 60 knots. Temperature is 30. QNH is going to be 1012. We can go ahead and plug that in. 1012 in the QNH. 1012 is set. And I'm planning on I think SimBrief. Hold up. Yeah, we're planning on using runway 12 anyways. Let's go to our arrival really quick. We can do the ILS 12 and let's see what SimBrief gave us. They kind of planned everything. The winds didn't look like it changed much. Yeah, we're doing the Kino 3 arrival. Let me pull that up. Kino 3 arrival. Alright, for the Kino 3 arrival, yeah, we're gonna take Fable as transition. So let's go Kino 3 and let's take Fable on the transition coming in, and we're gonna pull it up on the graph over here so we give a little bit more insight on what we're doing. Alright, all the information is in. Let's go to our Navigraph. Kino 3, let's go ahead and pin that. Transition level on this, we're looking at 18,000. Approach, it's going to do 112 on our arrival. Barrel, we're looking at 278. Go ahead and plug that in. 278 on a barrel. And alright, we gotta put in a frequency. ILS frequency we're looking at 109.1. 15 degrees. Temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Ooh, that's pretty warm. Let's go calculate. V1 says, yo, give me 8 jobs. A job or 8 jobs? That's a lot of jobs for you. Can you handle all those jobs? For my homework. 8 jobs for your homework? Just jobs in general? Like different, like category of different jobs? If that's what you're asking, you can go, engineer, a lawyer, that's 2, technician, that's 3, firefighter, that's 4, police officer, that's 5, a pilot, that's gotta throw a pilot in there, right? Pilot, that's 6, flight attendant, 7, and you said 8, right? 8, customer service, like, alright, think of something else. Number 8. An insurance representative, like someone that does insurance. How about that? Does that work? But you know you gotta throw a pilot in there, right? You have to throw a pilot in there. Alright, land speed, looking at 147. So let's do flaps 40, 147. And that looks like a plan. Coming up on 45 minutes. So here and there, it looks like we have like tower in the Bahamas right now. I swear I seen tower came off from Miami. Flying in Cuba, you don't ever really get ATC controls like that. But yeah, not a lot of traffic right now, so it's gonna be a little quiet flying into our destination. Great, thanks. Oh, I am on the right track. Awesome. Now, must write some stuff. All right, so you have to write some stuff as far as as all those 8 occupations that you asked me about, or you just have to write stuff in general. Everyone, to your dream, what type of homework you're doing? Man, why do you need 8 jobs? Oh, okay, you talking to V1. Oh shoot, you know what it means when V1 says so. There's Ada's Tower at oh really? Let me check it out. I'm not close enough yet. I can't pick it up. I'm using Volanta. I swear, I like Volanta, but it's always slow on giving me information as far as ATC information. Like right now, it's not showing me anything, right? But pretty soon, it might just pop up. Like you're looking at probably VAT Spy or something like that. It's not showing me here because I'm not obviously close enough. But yeah, look, stuff is. Oh, right there. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, good looks, Electronics. I appreciate that. Look, it's popped up here. Alright, so it's popped up here on the radar because we obviously got closer, right? But it's still not updated on Volanta. Volanta is always late. But thanks, I appreciate that, buddy. Alright, we could check out the ATIS in a little bit. Actually, Yeah, we can check out the ATIS right now, chat. Why not? Oh, so we're gonna have Tower right now. So we have Tower online. Let's check out the ATIS. Let's see if we're close enough to hear the ATIS. So ATIS information. Let me turn this music down. Alright, ATIS. We're looking at 127,900.
For more, light thunderstorm rain, showers in vicinity, above aerodrome level, temperature 25, 2.23, altimeter 1014. Acknowledge receipt of information Charlie, advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie.
Alright, information Charlie 1014.
International Airport tips information Charlie. Observed at 2300 UTC. Expected approach. ILS runway 07. Transition level 180. Wind 180 at 5. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Light thunderstorm rain. Showers in vicinity. Above aerodrome level. Temperature 25. 2.23. Altimeter 1014. Acknowledge receipt of information.
Oh, actually, that is. Oh, that's Montego Bay, actually.
This is Vancouver International Airport tips information Charlie. Observed at 2300.
Yeah, that's Montego Bay. I'm like, it says 07. I'm looking at the charts like there ain't no 07 where we're going. Oh yeah, but that's in Montego Bay. That's actually let me show you. Alright, so Kingston, Jamaica, right? Kingston, Jamaica there, right? Yes, sir. Speaking patois. This is Kingston, Jamaica. And the ATIS right now that we have is in Montego Bay. So that's the ATIS right now. So it looks like in Montego Bay, damn, we should have just flown there, chat. We have ground in Montego Bay and we have the ATIS in Montego Bay. But we're flying to Kingston, which is over here on the right hand side. Kingston. And right now it looks like they're landing 07 in Kingston. So we're going to continue on our journey into Kingston. But thanks for that. I appreciate it. Hopefully still have like 30 minutes left of the flight. So we'll see how everything goes. We might get some ATC interaction into Kingston, Jamaica. And look at the sun. The sun is coming down, but we're looking good, chat. We got half an hour left of this flight. Just like I predicted, I wanted to fly in here in the sunset, so we'll see how everything goes. Okay, are you doing a project with 25 jobs? Sheesh. And the project is worth 30% of your grade? Wow. And it says 60 because my teacher forgot to mark SMTH. Sorry. Wow. Sounds like you have a lot of work on your hands, V1. But you got this, buddy. Just don't overwhelm yourself. Just stay ahead and try to, like how you stay ahead of the aircraft? Yeah, just stay ahead of all that you have to do. And don't try to do it last minute. And you should be fine. You got this. That sunset looking beautiful, chat. All right, we officially flying over Cuba right now. Cuba, flying over Cayo Coco. Yeah, that's Cayo Coco. There's an airport that's coming up right below us too. We're too high, we can't see it. But yeah, let's see if we can beat that sun. It's coming down. The Flight Tampa Boston got an update. And it's good. Oh, is it? Is it on sale, Botronics? I like to get sceneries when they're on sale. But if it's really good and it's in my budget, I might just pick it up. And Boston is one of the airports that I feel that I definitely need inside my my collection. But how much is it right now? I'm not gonna lie, chat. That sun is coming down way too fast. We might not even make it in 30 minutes. Ooh, 19 whopping dollars. Yes, I'm gonna consider it though. Most. Okay. I'm gonna grab it. I'm definitely grab it because I want to fly. So I have JetBlue right now sitting in Santo Domingo. I've been flying back and forth from San Juan and New York, and I've flown JetBlue into San Martin. But I've been wanting to do like a little mini long haul with JetBlue from either one of those islands, and I wanted to fly it into Boston. Like the Boston airport and default airport in the sim, I'm not too pleased with it, but I love that approach flying into Boston. So I'm really considering grabbing it. We'll see. We're definitely gonna have it in the works. I gotta fly into there though, most definitely. What's your thoughts, Botronics? What's your thoughts on that that 787-800 from what is it? Bravo Airspace or Airspace Bravo. I've been seeing a lot of streamers making content on it. What do you think about it? Alright, top of the scent coming up, chat. Finally, we're making good progress. I have about 14,000 pounds of fuel left on board. Chat, I'm definitely gonna switch the time back. I want to see like a clear view flying into Jamaica. Look, we can't even. Yeah, I'm going back. Let's go back a little bit, chat. Where is it? Clouds. See the beautiful water. Yeah, let's do like right here. Yeah. In the Bahamas. Or the islands, I should say. I think what making it get darker so faster is the sun is in the clouds right now. That's alright. We're gonna make sure we have a clear view when we landed. Alright, chat. Another half an hour, roughly 40 minutes. When we should be on the ground. Still flying in Cuba. Or flying over Cuba. We passed Lennox, passing Sola. And we're about to pass through Nef 2. And then we're going to fly over the Gulf of Juacana, I can't speak this. Juacanayapo. And then our next journey after should be Jamaica. Oh, V1, if you're still there, when is all that assignment due? Hopefully it's not due overnight. Like, do you have to return that by tomorrow? June 11th. Okay, so you have about 12 days. You got this, bro. And then he said 60% of your grade, you got this. Like I said, just try to get it out of the way as soon as possible, so you're way ahead of your task, and you should be good. Over here in the States, it's a little bit different. A lot of people, they get out of school around June, early, mid-June. Is it the same for you? Would that be like your last week of school, or you still have to continue on your, do your school period extend longer? Alright, looks like we're coming up on top of the scent in about 80 miles. Yep, June 11th, like exam. Oh, okay. Alright, sounds like pretty up to par how it is here in the U.S. A lot of people get out of school or they graduate around June. Do you guys so here in the States, like here in the East Coast where it's snow and all that crazy stuff, do you guys take snow days the same? So like for instance, here in the East Coast, when the kids have snow days where they don't go to school because of inclement weather conditions, they have to make those days up during the end of the year school. Is it the same as that in Canada, or in Canada they you guys go to school no matter what the conditions are outside? We have no snow days. Could even be negative 35. Wow, that's nuts. That's nuts. It's understandable though, because Canada is known to be cold, right? So I understand. I can see how that comes in play. But yeah, here in the East Coast where I stay, kids can have like an inch of snow, 5 inches of snow, and yeah, they're shutting school down. No school for the day. But at the end of the year, they have to make those days up around this time of the year once school starts to get out. But damn, V1, not negative 35. Oh, V1, have you checked out that show I told you about yet? Ice Pilots? Come on, bro. You gotta check that show out. It's based off Canada. I used to love watching it. I still do. They haven't made any new episodes. Girl? Question? When I say girl, but no, Ice Pilots. I would show it here on YouTube stream, but I don't want them to flag me. I would show you like a preview of it, but I know the terms on YouTube. I don't want to get flagged. We're gonna go back in the weather too. I want to get it nice clean approach. I want to see some terrain. Yeah, usually I always fly live chat, but I've been trying to beat this damn sun on the way here. You said girl, you got to check it out. No, the heck I did not say girl. You was hearing wrong. If I know I did not say that. But if you, I'll go back in my stream later. If I said that, I apologize. But I was not saying girl. If anything, I think you got your freaking headset up top notch where you can hear my background. I need like a muffle on my mic. I think you're hearing my background. I'm in my stream room and my girlfriend, she talks so freaking loud that you might be hearing her in the background. Speaking of that, I'll be right back, chat. I'm about to make sure. I'm about to double check something. Close my door and get some get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, chat. What I miss? I have my normal computer at 57. Thought your girl was ATC. You crack me up. I swear. It never gets old. I need a muffle on my mic. I need a mic muffle. Cause the other day earlier you heard a siren in my background. That thing was like a distance away. You was able to hear that. That is crazy. Alright, we're gonna get ready for top of the scent. Let's go ahead and go. Seatbelt sign can come on. We can ping the cabin. And yeah, we're gonna get ready for top of the scent. We need to get down. Let's go to our charts really quick. Let's go charts. Descending via the star, which we're gonna be on the Kino 3. Looks like coming into our destination, we want to be at about 5,000 coming into Kimbo. Is that on our flight path? Kimbo? Actually, yeah, let's get down to 5,000 right now. Oh, we finally make it into Jamaica. Still over Cuba, but we're going to start descend into... Let's get down to 5,000. Let's go to send now, execute. And we're going to descend a little bit below the profile. And then once the profile catch up, we should increase our descent rate. And we need to get down to about 5,000 feet. Sweet.
To assist with customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
What is the thing at the bottom? View count? I can't really see what you're seeing. Let me pull my screen up and see if I can get an idea what you're talking about. Talking on the bottom left, that number that keeps fluctuating. Oh, that is my FPS count. The overlays I have here on my top of my screen, it usually comes with a few other options where it shows the FPS rate when I land, and it gives my FPS. Well, I said it wrong. It gives my foot per minute rate when I land, and over here it gives my FPS, frames per minute. I always try to delete them so it don't pop up on the screen, but I'm still having issues with my overlays. It's not working the way I want it to. So yeah, every now and then, even though I try to delete it, it still show up. So yeah, that's what you're seeing there on the screen. Alright, we are below the profile. Descending down is descending past 32,000 feet. When they get down to 5,000 feet, still have coming up on what? Let's see, 100 and something miles, nautical miles away. Yeah, we're about 100 nautical miles away before we're supposed to be at about, what's that, 8,000 feet? But yeah, we're right on profile. We're actually below profile right now. But we're cruising on, and still looks like her tailwind switched to a crosswind. So we have a crosswind now at 34,000. 34, 33 fluctuating of crosswind. Miles per hour. But we slowly getting there, chat. Yep, and I'm going back in a little in time, a little bit more chat. Alright, looks like our profile is coming down, so our descender rate is going to increase. Alright. You could plug some information in here. After 7, let's go half bow. And after half bow, let's go Xenom. So that's Zulu, India, November, Alpha, November, and then Kino. Alright, Kino right here, we're gonna go ahead and copy and paste that. And hopefully we get our speed down in time. I'm gonna keep an eye out. Actually, let's pause the music. We're getting a very crucial part of the flight now. And I'm also gonna pull up our recorder in the background. You go ahead and turn the sim up. And yeah, we're getting closer and closer, chat. I'll be back listening to music, finish up info slides. See you later. Alright, V1, enjoy the rest of your night, buddy, and see you again on the next one. Peace. See ya. Alright, child, let's go level change. I want to get down sooner just to make sure we're on profile. Alright, let's go flaps 1. Help us slow down. Finally making it over the island chat. We're passing Rio New Evo. We're gonna be flying over Mango Valley. And I'm just trying to get my altitude and my speed down. See if we get it all in one shot so we won't have to go around. Kingston is right ahead above us. Right at the end of the coast, right about here. Let's see if we can make it all in one shot. Stay on profile. Flying over the jungle right now. Coming up ahead of us. We'll be flying over the jungle. Owls, you're back. Hey, what's up, buddy? Still in the air, yes. Almost at our destination. Into Kingston, Jamaica. I'm gonna try to get my my altitude down. Oh, we're coming up on 10,000. Let's go, landing lights.
Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash
Oh
one
damn.
final time.
Sim is.
Tray tables are stowed and seats are in the
Please don't crash.
Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Alright, we made it out of that. Runway lights, landing lights, taxi light can come on. Engine start to continuous. Logo light can come on. Wing lights can come on as well. And we are about 10 minutes into our destination. Our waypoint, I think we should be at like, what, 8,000 when we get here. And then we have to be at like 5,000 at our next waypoint. So, have our speed brakes out still. Try and continue on our descent down to 5,000. Hopefully we won't have to make a go around. But everything is looking good so far, chat. Like I said when flying into here in January, wasn't able to really be at the window to see everything, but from sitting next to the person at the window, this is around the same time I flew in here, and it looks absolutely stunning. Can't wait to go back. Alright. So we just passed Jeffreytown, passing Rock Spring, Bremer River. See the airport in sight. Kingston is gonna be right above here. I think it's Kingston, and then Portmore, and all that good stuff. The city is basically here. We're flying over like the jungle, the countries, with a lot of hills and mountains, which looks so amazing when flying in when driving through these towns, parishes, IRL. Alright, coming up on 4,000, 5,000. We need to be about 4,000. Gonna go back to VNAV actually. And continue our speed down. Let's go. Keep our flaps, speed brakes out. Try to get back on profile here. Alright, so yeah, I'm on Kingston. Should be right over here to the left side. Right up, we're gonna be flying over Spanish Town, then Portmore, and then right over. Oh my goodness, I'm getting flashbacks just flying here. OMG. Alright, let's go flaps. Get some flaps out. We're right on profile right now, chat. I was a little bit worried at first. We're coming up on 4,000, right where we want to be at. Kind of a little bit slow on the speed, but no worries. We're gonna do flaps. Let's do flaps 3 on landing. Not flaps 3, but speed brake, auto brake 3. Correction. Alright, no traffic, but we're gonna call out our intentions. Kingston traffic, Delta 1906, inbound for runway 12, about 30 mile final. Kingston traffic. Yeah, let's retract our speed brakes. Alright, we're gonna go direct. Okay, we're on profile. After Kino, we wanna go, okay, we're gonna go direct. C-Bug. And after C-Bug, we're gonna capture the ILS, and then we're just flying with approach mode. Hey, we're making good progress. Alright, coming up on about 15 nautical miles out from the airport, have the runway in sight. How XB72 say it? Jamaica, Jamaica. Alright, flying over Spanish Town. After Spanish Town, then we're going to be flying over Portmore. About 10 miles out, we're going to go establish on the approach. Kingston traffic, Delta 1906. 15 mile final for runway 12. Kingston traffic. I'm gonna chime the cabin crew. I always forget where it is on this damn aircraft. I think it is right here. Alright, we can go approach mode. Speed is down. Oh, looks like we are above the glide slope. Let's go. We're gonna fly this manually. Let's go my airplane. Let's start the recording and enjoy the arrival. Let's drop our landing gear. Oh yeah, we're high, chat, but we're gonna make up for it. Alright, we're officially flying over Portmore.
Radio altimeter.
Ooh, still a little high. Let's try and get down. We've been off autopilot. What's going on there? Alright, catching up to the glide slope. That's a good thing. Damn, I want to look out the window so bad, but let's focus on this arrival. Alright, we're below the glides. Keep our speed up. Let's go to landing speed. It's going to be 147.
Glide slow. 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 Minimums.
Continue. Landing.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Oh my gosh, shut up. Ooh. Nose down gently. I'm gonna do idle thrust on this one. Yeah, we made it, chat. Let's take the next ramp. Auto brakes can go to off. Let's try to keep our speed up. Take the left turn. But looks like Delta, they actually parked over here straight off this ramp right here. So we're just gonna find the parking. We made it.
About 30 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. Thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again.
Beautiful Jamaica. We made it. Kingston. Alright, let's clean up our flaps. Negative 190. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Let's see what we got. Okay, you're pretty close, Alice. Giving me negative 158. But that's on Volanta. I'm going to check and see what it is. We are doing a virtual flight. Also, chat, I'm going to go back on the time of the day. Let's go back a little bit earlier. Yeah. Alright, let's pull up to the gate and then... Yeah, that was pretty close. That was pretty close. Nice. Alright, let's go. APU can start up. Landing lights can come off. Runway lights. APU spool up. Engine continuous to off. APU bleed can come back on. Strobe lights can come off. Logo lights stay on. Wing lights can come off. Kingston traffic, Delta 1906, clear off 12. I don't know exactly what gate Delta park at, but I know they definitely took that same exit ramp that we took, and we're just going to park at a gate and then check out the replay. There's a lot of static aircraft here today, but let's try to see if we can fit in. I need to get rid of these damn static aircrafts. Should just park somewhere over here. Alright, chat. We're gonna have to just park at one of these. Nothing to see here. I just need to park this damn aircraft. We're gonna take this left. We're gonna take this one on my left. Why not? But for freeway scenery, I got this off FlightSim.to. It's not an actual carrier. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty close to what it is IRL. In Kingston, they don't have really a lot of terminals. They may have a few here. Very small airport. And then over here, I believe that's where all the cargo airplanes park at. Alright, stop here. Turn the engines off. Let's go. Parking brake set. Let's go. APU gen can come on. Switch our gens over. Shut down our engines so we can close out our virtual flight. And let's show you Volanta really quick. Alright, so Volanta giving us negative 158 with a G of 1.09. Let's complete that. Close that out. Let's disconnect from the network. For a virtual flight, let's see what he gave us. Let's go ahead and stop. Submit report. Open up the log and let's see what they gave us. Go ahead and quit that. Let's bring this over. It's really quick. Let's check that out. See what we got. Alright, so it gave us negative 161. I feel like Volanta is a little bit more accurate when it comes to these virtual flights. But either one, I'll take it. Giving us 93%. I'll take that. Let's close that out. For Pack X, we have 97% on the satisfaction. We can go ahead and get rid of, collision light can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off. All that stuff can come off. Sometimes this can be a little slow. Let me go ahead and activate that. Let's close that out. For Pack X, they gave us negative 160. I'll take that. Let's close that out. Save, close. Sweet. We're not gonna do deboarding, especially with this immersion killer parking another aircraft. We're gonna go ahead and just go into panel states. And let's go approach, activate. Airplane's gonna spool back up and then we check out the replay. Looks way better. Yes, it does, Als. This I definitely give it to this developer. He made this airport looks a lot better than the default. And like I said, IRL, the airport is pretty small. I think when I board, it probably was somewhere right around here where Delta parked at, because I did fly Delta. And I remember looking out from a terminal. The terminal bridges do look different. You can actually see through that. They're like windows. You can actually see through them. I remember looking over here at this terminal, and it says cargo. Like, this is where all the cargo airline park. So yeah, I'll definitely take this any day over the default. Looks really good. Alright, aircraft should be loading up. Let's jump back in the cockpit really quick. Full flaps, all that good stuff is extended. And let's check out the replay. Let's see how it is coming into. And then it's a little loud. Let me turn that down. But yeah, flying in here, I was sitting next to somebody over here at the window. I made them make sure they had this window down. Well, the blinds up. I was just checking out flying out over the scenery. It was definitely a good view to see. Alright, let's speed up the replay and let's actually check out the landing. And it was pretty crazy too. Like flying over here, you see the city, right? And then you're like, oh, where's the runway at? And then all you know is once you get over the city, it's just water. It was water the whole way for like, I swear it felt like 5-10 minutes. We're like, where is the airport? And then eventually we got closer and closer. I think I did see a cruise ship or two. All of this, I swear, looks so accurate. You see all this, well, not the cruise ship, but you've seen all this terrain here. And then eventually you just saw the airport when you come in the land, which was really awesome. Alright, I know we did 50 over the numbers. We like 50 right over the numbers, and we may have floated just a little bit. Try not to flare too much. And then we put it down right on the center line, or almost. I'll take that. Sweet. Awesome. Alright, gonna do a few more replays. I'm just gonna say thank you, chat, for hanging out. Thank you, Alice. Shout out to you. Shout out to our moderators. Shout out to Botronics. Shout out to everyone that hung out in the stream, keeping me company on this little mini flight over from Atlanta. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll see you again on the next one. Peace, see ya, and God bless.
Erase all of these broken dreams and fly, and we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly.
Oh yeah, if you're still there, Alice. Yeah, it looks way better. Better, yes, it does. Gotta get the world updates. Yes, I do have it. If you don't have it yet, definitely grab that. Great stream. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it so much. And see ya. See you all, guys. Thank you. See ya.
say